Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Jets. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff, as we'll start at the 25. Now the second-year man back from injury. It's Bruce Hall. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Rodgers now to throw. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. Before he's out of bounds. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. From the 43, here's a 2nd down and 9. Working from the gun, Rodgers. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hall on a give up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Jets at 2 and 3 here to begin the new season. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. This short throw caught by Goddard. He's into space past the 25. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play there on the catch and run. 37 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
26.
Now the offense they're already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Plant.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. To throw, it's Rodgers. End zone, but it's incomplete. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player player of the week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're going to knock it away from just like that.
Now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. On the sneak, Rodgers trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now this time, Rodgers will throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. It's going to move him around. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
He dropped.
Knocked away and incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Second and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. The throw over the middle taken in. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Albert Okwuegbunam, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they had 2 more. All
right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put it on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a guy in their back pocket.
You see that in too many play sheets, do you?
No.
Trash.
Taken over for their next possession. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Let's face it, they can't get caught until couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Hey, somebody go get Melodic. Y'all keep running up and downstairs and shit.
They need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. The whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved.
Okay, well, I haven't dealt with him in a minute. I got some other stuff I got to deal with.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Back north. Jump out. Get 300. Get 300.
Rodgers going to throw.
That shit,
What
bitch.
a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked on by Avonte Maddox.
They keep running up and down stairs like they ain't got no fucking sense. That will woke them up.
That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to
Like,
fitting it into
fuck
tight
you running up and down the stairs for
These are
anyway?
throws that he's made before.
Do this shit every goddamn day.
In this case.
Same shit.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. You talk about this Jets defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
While teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This from 54 yards away. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. 2nd quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Rodgers going to get this complete to his running back home. And he's brought down. Straight ahead is Hall. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the 2nd level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Rodgers with a keeper. And boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there. He got the first. I think they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a first down.
I think in this situation, all you want to do is make sure your guys are set up front. No one jumps, no penalties. Sometimes we've been called cadence, just go and pick it up.
Yeah, because it's on them, and the quarterback's job's pretty easy there.
It really is. It's about inches. Just go get it.
And down inside the 15 he goes. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
What?
And it's caught on the deflection. And this is going to be a touchdown.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle. Hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we've put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here. Rodgers will throw for it. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. That's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. Breaks through the contact and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now a late signee let go by Minnesota in June. It's Dalvin Cook. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Hurts. That's caught by Chosen. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Will McDonald gets in there to take him down. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And out of bounds, where will they spot him? At the 35-yard line, so great field position coming up. Rodgers wants to change the look. Rodgers off the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Here's Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On first down, Rodgers. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years. I'm not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And again, it's Rodgers. There's Hall bringing in another one. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Hey, take 26. 26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Throwing is Rodgers. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here.
26.
Now they'll change things up.
Hey, Mike. Take 30.
They'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge win for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9. The Eagles offense sent to begin their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 4 receivers in the package. Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That is caught. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. But first down, Hurts. Right back to Duvernay. That's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll throw now on the final play. That's taken in by Duvernay. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. It's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
63, 63, 63. Hey, 73, 73.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. First down, here's the run with Cook. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Eagles have cut the lead back down to 2. Well, they ran the toss, trusting he had the speed to get to the edge, and he did.
And there really wasn't any doubt about that, because the scouting report told you that this guy could flat out run. When you give him a little bit of space and a chance to get there, he usually does.
They'll try to run with Swift, and he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
Yeah, they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Rodgers changing the play, it appears. Now a play fake here on first down. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
First down, right back to Hall. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Hassan Reddick coming through with a stop there and a tackle for loss to boot.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And quickly, they get to the line. Throwing now is Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. Final minute now of the third quarter. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 10 more there and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Hey, take 26. 26. Hey, where y'all going?
Now Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. The CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries, still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one. I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for, felt good about being aggressive and going for it, and right up until that one, they've gotten 2 for 2.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 75 yards. And the Eagles have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
But they certainly aren't afraid to dial up the long ball, and fans dig the long ball. And they absolutely needed it, and guess what? They got it. How about that?
And now a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up.
Hurts will throw.
And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive. Right.
And now off to the races down the right side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Uzama. On the move past the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On play action, Rodgers.
That's going to be caught downfield by Lazard.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to them, and it's paying off.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Hey, 88.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers.
On the out route, he completes it to Hall.
Well, he'll be out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield, goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
Get 300. Get 300.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers.
And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Jumbo! Inside. Hey, take 26. 26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers will throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. In just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. That one will be incomplete. He caught it, but could not stay in bounds for the long connection.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Going deep here for Watkins. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he did not reel it in.
Oh, man, late in a tight ball game, every play so critical. You feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
They go play action with Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit. Hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
Hurts. Buying time to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Rodgers now to throw. He dumps this one off here to Hall. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
26.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Over the middle, it's complete. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. And
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. He'll swing this out to Mostert.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Rodgers throwing here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Rodgers to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Rodgers going to shift them around.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now Rodgers. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll get that complete to Alvaro. And he will get out of bounds at the end of this. So they took a shot, they complete it, and stop the clock in the end. Here's 1st down. Throwing is Hurts.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Sauce Gardner picks it off.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101. As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Rodgers looking to throw. And the most curious way there to burn burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him.
Here's 1st and 10.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw.
Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping